Welcome back to Anointed Lady TV, my good people. Welcome back to your number one channel for legit news on politics and many other cuckoo with the sup for inside this our green white green country, maybe Nigeria. And once again, we don't come back with breaking news, we don't come back with updates, we don't come back with fresh reports where the general public guys they aware about. And the cuckoo now be say on Thursday, will be the 24th day of April for this year, so will be 2025. Oga Ibas, will be the sole administrator of Rivers State, come make his debut appearance at the National Economic Council meeting wey happen for inside Abuja. And Abuja na the capital city of this our green white green country wey be Nigeria. I no be lie, during the meeting, Oga Ibas meets with governors of different states dem, and the governors dey include Alex Oti of Abia State, Senator Monday Okpebholo of Edo State, even the governor of Benue State and many other governors wey answer present. This meeting so was very much presided over by the vice president of this our green white green country so, and the country person will be our vice president, they go by the name Kashim Shettima. And the location of this meeting so that the presidential villa for inside Aso Rock. And second say men now don't gather, so therefore men guys give God thanks. So the governor of Delta State will be Governor Sheriff Oberevori, man wey recently defect from the People's Democratic Party, go the ruling All Progressive Congress, not only the men in opening prayer. And no be lie, this meeting so na Oga Ibas first attendance to the NEC wey be National Economic Council since his appointment as the sole administrator of Rivers State by the number one citizen, the Oga Patapata for we nation Nigeria, and that na President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And I believe say men now go don get the scope, men now go don get the update. Say Oga Ibas was very much appointed as sole administrator of Rivers State after the declaration of a state of emergency for the state and the suspension of Governor Siminalayi Fubara. And now reports don reach our table. Say still on that Thursday, will be the 24th day of April for this year, so will be 2025. The sole administrator of Rivers State will be Oga Ibas supposed to appear before the House of Representatives, their ad hoc committee on Rivers State oversight. But last Oga Ibas no appear, and now my good people mo no forget say the committee be don invite Oga Ibas to appear before them to discuss some of the happenings for inside Rivers State since he assumed office as Rivers State sole administrator. And no be lie, the interactive meeting between Oga Ibas and the members of the Green Chamber for the National Assembly wey be the House of Representatives, it was earlier fixed for the 17th day of April for inside the same year, so wey be 2025. But last men now come reschedule am. Men now come shift the date to Thursday, wey be the 24th day of April. And the person wey dey shift the date so na the retired naval officer wey be Oga Ibas. And the committee so wey dey call for interactive session with Oga Ibas. This committee was very much inaugurated on the 15th day of April to conduct oversight of the Rivers State since declaration of the state of emergency and the appointment of Oga Ibas as the sole administrator of the state. Upon say Oga Ibas now don travel from Port Harcourt, don travel from Rivers State, go the capital city of this our nation Nigeria so, and that na Abuja for the National Economic Council. And the ad hoc committee be the reason. Say since na Oga Ibas na plaster 24th on Thursday for the interactive session, they come the reason say after the Economic Council meeting, Oga Ibas now go just from there enter the ad hoc committee their interactive session. But come back say the men then wait tired, they no see Oga Ibas. And sake of his absence, the ad hoc committee now no drop an official message. Them now no communicate give anybody sake of the reason of Oga Ibas' absence, and e no dey clear whether a formal invitation letter was sent or acknowledged by the parties wey dey involved. Now tori people observe as members of the committee now they be dey leave room 301 where they supposed to do the interactive section, where they supposed to get the meeting with Oga Ibas. And as they disembark now from the location, they no get joy at all. They no get joy to the extent where we say they no even reply the questions of tori people. But last we can still receive informate say they don reschedule the interactive session with Oga Ibas to on Friday, maybe the 25th day of April for the same year, maybe 2025. And the time of the meeting, the time of the section so na 10 a.m. sharp. And African man time no dey involved for this kind of level at all. And the meeting go happen within the National Assembly complex. Now after every the absence of Oga Ibas, now men come dey link am, men now come dey reason say na sake of say im participates for the National Economic Council meeting wey dey presided over by our vice president Kashim Shettima. And the meeting so happen on the same day wey the ad hoc committee is supposed to meet with Oga Ibas. So men dey reason say na because say im at ten d the National Executive Council, e no come see chance take go meet the ad hoc committee. But last on Friday wey be the 25th day of April, im go meet with the ad hoc committee and im go come explain himself. Now my good people, anyhow this matter be you for body, or if e be say get contributions about this topic, so no let anybody or anything stop or intimidate you. Feel free make you put down your comments inside our comment section. But meanwhile, we still get another report for table wey I still need share give the general public. And the koko now be say the Federal High Court wey dey siddon for inside Port Harcourt now don schedule 21st day of May 2025 to commence hearing on a suit wey dey filed by one countryman wey dey go by the name Belema Briggs and others against our President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, plus the National Assembly, plus the Attorney General of the Federation wey be Prince Lateef Fagbemi, plus the sole administrator of Rivers State wey be the retired Vice Admiral Ibas, and finally the Nigerian Navy. Now dis plaintiff dey seek a judicial interpretation of the 1999 Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria as amended, specifically Section 1, Section 4, Section 5, Section 11, Section 180, Section 188 and Section 305. The men now dey ask the court to determine whether under these provisions our President Bola Ahmed Tinubu get the constitutional authority to suspend an elected executive arm of the government for inside Rivers State, whom is constitutionally guaranteed a 4-year tenure. The plaintiff dey also challenge the declaration of a state of emergency declared by our President Bola Ahmed Tinubu on the 18th day of March for inside the same year, so wey be 2025. We can last result in the suspension of the Rivers State governor plus his deputy and all the members of the Rivers State House of Assembly. And the plaintiff dey yarn say such actions, that is the things and things wey our president now don do so far, e dey constitute a flagrant violation of the constitutional provisions wey dey listed above and still for inside their originating summons. The plaintiff still dey ask the court now to interpret whether the National Assembly get the power under sections 5, 11 and section 305 of the Constitution to ratify our President Bola Ahmed Tinubu proclamation that effectively suspended the executive arm of the state government. And then after every the judge now wey go dey oversee the case, after he don confirm am say all necessary parties have been duly served, he can adjourn the matter to the 21st day of May for this year, so wey be 2025, for hearing. And this my good people na the informate wey I wan share give the general public. Now anyhow the matter be you for body, or if e be say you get contributions about this very particular topic, so no let anybody or anything stop or intimidate you. Feel free make you put down your comments inside our comment section. Once again, now we be Anointed Lady TV, and our hobby now to dey give una legit news on politics and many other koko wey dey sup for inside this our green country wey be Nigeria. And now if you be say you like this update and you would like to receive more, then sharply make you subscribe to the channel and don't forget to put on the notification bell so that as we bring more news they call your side, now you go first receive the update and you go even get them sharp. Now may they come back with more news, may they come back with more reports for you, my good people. Try make it no go anywhere.